Alright, so here I am out at the hangar. I received my new rubber donut in the mail last week. And step over to the aircraft. I thought I had some LED work lights somewhere, but I do not. So this might be a little difficult to see. Here's bits of the old rubber donut that disintegrated on my last flight about a month ago. And I guess I can't complain. It's probably original 30-year-old donut that was in this gearbox. I went online yesterday to try to find some information. Basically, I just went to YouTube and didn't see any videos on this replacement. But what I'm going to have to do, it appears that this little assembly right here can come off through a set screw down in there, which you can't see. And I'm going to try to get it off with my pneumatic wrench, and hopefully that comes off. I'll be able to put the new donut on the spline, and then with the spline out of the box, take it to the engine and bolt the rest of it to the engine. Then I can slide the case back on the engine, torque the inner bolts, torque this set screw inside there, and then put the rest of the other half of the gearbox on. So that should be the plan for today. Let me go ahead and get started and see how it progresses. All right, I'll be back. All right, well, the spline dropped out relatively easily. No issues there. Now just to get those bolts off and get the new rubber donut on this half. All right, so I guess this is just called using what you got. Sawhorse leg, busting these bolts free. Whoops. Let's try to get this back on here. Okay, last one. Now, I tried using my whatchamacallit. Yeah, one of those pneumatic wrenches, and just couldn't get a good enough torque out of it. Okay, so those are loose. I can use a wrench for the rest of them. Now I can figure out some kind of method to get the engine bolts off without, the engine spinning. Might have to do a little more research on doing something. All right, so I'm back. I had to wait a few days to get some new bolts from Leading Edge Airfoils. These bolts that were in the flywheel, the heads were pretty tore up. Only two actually came out with using the Allen socket. The third one, luckily I was able to get it off with a good pair of vice grips, all while holding it with my strap wrench taped to my tail wheel dolly. So I've got the new Hardy disc, and when I was at home I went ahead and put the bolts in to that piece there and torqued it. So now I'm going to position this in place, Loctite, and put the bolts in there and torque it, and then get ready for the back half of the gearbox case. All right, so let's give this a try. Flip the strap wrench over the other direction, got my 3 bolts in with Loctite, and the instructions say to hold the washer with a 17 millimeter wrench. And let's get it over the washer. And these get torqued to 30 foot-pounds. as the strap wrench slowly grips. And with my big arm in the way, let's see if you can still see this. Okay, then the last one. All right, that's all three. I already cut the band, so it tells you to remove the band. Now let's get the gearbox back on. All right, so I got the 4 bolts inside started, gonna torque those. I just finished torquing the Allen screw in the center and had to use my strap wrench again. So now I'm gonna torque those 4 inner bolts, put the case back on, torque the 4 outer bolts, fill it full of oil. Well, about 4 ounces of oil. All this information can be found at ultralight.com, I believe it is, where I got all this good stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching and happy flying.